YouTube. It's the course of Rise and Prophecy. And today we got some fishy, juicy news. Now, obviously, for the ones who don't know, I've been following, Cuban Doll and Jordan B. Storyline for the past few months. So allegedly, not allegedly, so Cuban Doll burnt Jordan Beach clothes. She put them like in a little, mini jacuzzi or mini. It looked like a jacuzzi. Um, and then she put all her thongs and clothes in there, and then she put the the liquid in there or the gasoline in there. But she didn't necessarily burn it. She just threw. I guess she just threw all her clothes. And they was going back and forth on Twitter saying that JD Youngin don't necessarily need her baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? Um, he's just there for Jr. because she never had a dad in her life, and she don't want that for JR, so it wouldn't make sense. I mean, obviously that's reasonable thinking, you know, because I know a lot of females that leave that won't let their baby daddy see their kids, and then they wind up growing like they wind up growing up, you know, a sissy and just being way too much flamboyant, as you can see from Dwight Howard, LeBron James, Derek, not Derek Rose, LeBron James, Dwight Howard, Draymond Green, DeMarcus Cousins. If you look at all of them, they're flamboyant. Why? Because none of them grew up with a dad, and I'm pretty sure if they grew up with a dad, they would have had thick skin. Because you know how ogres have layers. Well, they don't. They have thick skin. They have thin skin, I should say. KD is another one. But that's what happens when you don't grow up without a dad. You become more of a prima donna. You become more of a female type because you've been surrounded by females. It's not really a bad thing, but you kind of have their tendencies. Instead of just being the man and doing manly things, you lash out if you don't get what you want. And you see that on TV a lot. So, but anyways, man, so JD Youngin actually had, not what is it, no, Jordan B, my bad. Jordan B actually had the keys to JD Youngin's house. And remember I told y'all she could come anytime she wants to. Luckily Cuban Doll wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, she could come unannounced anytime she wants. And then she obviously came, but obviously Cuban Doll wasn't there. They was going back and forth on Twitter saying that, you're sleeping, you're sucking, the same D, I've been, sucking for the past, 8 years. Would have been 8 years if they hadn't broke up together. Going on 8 years. Like she said that she knew Jada Youngin before Jada Youngin became a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like he never liked the school. He would always come high to school and stuff like that. And, you know, it happens. It happens. But nobody expected Jada Youngin to be where he is right now. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody knows him, it's probably her. And the funny thing is, Cuban Dog got caught on Facebook Live talking to some dude while Jada Youngin was asleep. But that's, obviously, it is what it is. So, yeah. Now, what do I think about all this? Listen, we all know Taurus, the zodiac sign. They're the most stubborn and hard headed sign in all of zodiac. Out of all the 12 zodiac signs, they're the most hard headed and stubborn one. You know, they love to create chaos. They don't care who gets hurt. They're more of that caution. They're more of that danger sign that it's bad, but you still want it anyways. You know what I'm saying? And then there was a lot of false reports that Cuban Doll was pregnant by Jada Youngin and stuff like that, which obviously she confirmed and not to be true. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that she doesn't want any kids, but right now she's just young. She's at a stage right now where she just turned 23. So I think right now, babies right now is not in her mind. Maybe down the road when she's like 27, 28, 29, who knows? You know? But yeah, but anyways, man, like I just think that Cuba. I don't know, man. This thing is gonna escalate to a point where they're just gonna mesh up and just start haymaking each other. You know what I'm saying? Because because I knew for a fact when Jada Youngin was dating Cuban Doll, I knew Jordan B was gonna feel some way. I knew it as soon as because Cuban Doll has been in some messed up situations relationship wise. You know what I'm saying? 6ix9ine. Takashi 6ix9ine. Baby mama went out of her. You know. She dated, Tato, that she's been abused in that situation, you know. Kodak Black, it was temporary. It wasn't long term. 6ix9ine, obviously, she was just using 6ix9ine. Not really using, but I think she was using him for protection, you know what I'm saying, from Tato. You know what I'm saying? When Tato said, "You better lose my number, I'll kill niggas like you." You know what I'm saying? So, and then 6ix9ine keeps saying, "Listen, man, you ain't gonna do nothing, blood. Blood, you ain't gonna do nothing, blood. Blood, listen, blood, you ain't gonna do nothing." You know what I'm saying? So, but this, like I said, man, this is gonna escalate to where they're just gonna meet up. You know, because I hear that Jordan B just want to squash it and just you know meet up. But Cuban Doll is just ducking and hiding. You know what I'm saying? Like she don't want to be in no other incident. She don't want to be in another Wall Star clip. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at Kayla B and Cuban Doll fight, it's all over the internet. Like it's all over the internet. It's crazy. I think that video alone has like 4.5 billion or million views. So that shit will go worldwide. You know what I'm saying? So I guess she knows she learned her lesson. But like I said, man, they're gonna squash. They're gonna meet up eventually because Cuban Doll's gonna catch up slipping. You know what I'm saying? One of those days she's gonna come unannounced, like I said, in Jada Youngin's house, and Cuban Doll is gonna be right in his bed, and then boom, you're gonna just start, you know, like it's gonna be that type of fight. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I will react to the video because I haven't really seen the video. I just heard what other people said about the situation. Apparently Cuban Doll hasn't learned her lesson. And she will continue to learn her lesson. She will continue to learn the hard way. You know. Now, if most people might say that, oh well, you taking up for Cuban Doll. Well, you taking up for Jordan B. Jordan B is a nobody. Jordan B is a nobody. So she's just a regular person. She's not a rapper. She don't do this. She's just like a normal person, just like me and you. You know. She's been bashing Cuban Doll, saying that why you not in the billboards with Cardi B and Young M.A. and Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? Like you have 2 million followers on Instagram, but you don't even drive a car. Wow. And then you wearing about me and Jr. Like, and then she went on to she went on to say, if I wanted him, I can have him. I moved on. I lived because both of them have been in a messed up situation, an abuse situation. You know what I'm saying? There's allegedly, there's people that saying that Jada Youngin abused her. You know what I'm saying? She like showed the marks in her bodies and stuff, busted eye. You know what I'm saying? Marks all over her body and stuff. Like Jada Youngin was actually laughing at her during pregnancy, and she was crying and shit. It's just crazy, man. It's just crazy the world that we live in. These fathers that become rappers, man. That's why I say don't have a kids don't have kids when you young, man. Like have them when you like 27, 28. You know what I'm saying? Like 29 years old. So now you'll get more. Now you'll be much wiser because when you 22, 23, your mind is just everywhere. Yeah, like and your mind is not even focused on having kids and stuff like that. So, it is what it is. But thank God she only had one though. You know, but it could have been worse having three or four or five. So, I think Cuban Doll would have dipped a long time ago if if Jade Youngin had all those kids. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyways, man, like, comment, subscribe. I will put the video in the description box down below. Shout out to Dax TV, great YouTuber of mine. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other.